I've been watching on Netflix the show Designated Survivor because, I'm a soon to be middle aged white dude and therefore I'm really getting into political thrillers.
I like how self-aware the jokes. That'd be a good stand-up thing. Well, I'm approaching 40, so it's about time I start appreciating political thrillers.
Give it about 10 years and I'll be watching World War II documentaries.
Too much energon. Too much energon.
The planet does have Unicron.
Too much energon.
Merry Christmas! Dinner was full!
Too much energon.
Too much energon.
More than a sufficient amount.
Well, good evening, keepers of the Transwarp Key. Welcome to episode 137 of Too Much Energon, your good old podcast where we talk about Beast War shit and talk shit about Beast Wars. Yeehaw. Coming to you live from, someplace with, beasts and, beer and big old titties. I am of course Christopher Siege, one of your hosts,
And I'm NeoCal, your other host, coming from the place with slightly smaller silicone door knockers.
This is episode 137 of Too Much Energon, part 2 of our 2023 holiday special. So Merry Christmas, everyone. At the time of recording, Christmas is coming.
It's coming.
It's a coming. This week on Too Much Energon, we are going to be doing a special commentary track for Transformers Rotib, Rise of the Beasts, 2023's big old Maximal on the big old screen.
That's right.
Type of movie. We already reviewed the movie, but last year we did a commentary track for Bumblebee, so why not? The holiday specials are kind of an excuse to do something we wouldn't normally do.
Yeah.
So what we've done, if you can listen to this, as always, you can listen to this commentary track as a standalone podcast, or you can watch the movie along with us. So in case you want to do that, to sync things up, what we've done is we've paused the movie just after the Hasbro logo fades out, around the 25-second mark on the copy that we have. But if you're watching it on DVD or Blu-ray, it might be different, but... Yes, just after the Hasbro logo fades out. Mm-hmm. So we're going to get started here because it's Christmas, damn it.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say 3, 2, 1, maximize. And then as soon as I am finished saying maximize, we're going to hit play.
All right.
So,
sounds good.
3, 2, 1, maximize.
All right.
All right. By him films, is that what that said?
Yeah.
So I my original intent was actually to skip all of the production cards, but I kind of, I guess, foolishly assumed that the Hasbro logo would be the last one.
Foolish. Indeed.
Taken unawares. I'm a fool. So Galactus.
Galactus, yeah.
Yeah.
I think there's a Unicron versus Galactus like rap battle thingy up.
There should be.
Like I think it's recently come out.
That's a hype looking Galactus.
Pretty hype looking Galactus. Oh right, I remember now.
What?
He shoots down these little guys.
Scorponok. I don't know what it is with modern like Beast Wars.
But they like making multiple Scorponoks.
Yeah, they did that in
as
the
if they're just
Cybertron
goons
trilogy too.
Yeah,
I don't get it.
Yeah.
He's a scientist, damn it.
Yeah. Instead of making him a character, they made him just a stormtrooper.
Yeah, a drone.
Yeah.
Not the cheese, the keys. What? We have two Garys.
Two Garys?
A tale of two Garys. I've never liked in these Transformers movies just how ruthless the good guys always are.
Yeah. Yeah, they never just rip the spine out of a Predacon. Well, they're not Predacons, right? They're
Ah, yes, Ape Link, legendary Beast Wars character, Ape Link.
Ape Link. I know we've complained about it 1,000 times, but the 1,000 moving parts on each of their faces feels so unnecessary.
Yeah. He didn't say Ape Lincoln. He said, "Hey, Blinken."
Is that a Clone High joke? What is that?
I can't remember, honestly. That just popped into my head. Peter Dinklage got tall.
Hmm? Oh, that's Peter Dinklage?
Yeah. To be fair, if I didn't know the cast, I would have never known.
I would have known. Yeah.
Look at all those insignia on his
Oh,
shoulder
he
pad.
killed the Predacons. Are those all the factions he's destroyed?
Yeah.
Quit being so dramatic, old Gary. Damn.
Goodbye, Ape Link. I mean, conceivably, he could just fly there the old-fashioned way.
At the speed of light? That'll take millions of years. Presuming this is a different galaxy.
Yeah, this isn't Planet Energon.
No. And they were like, oh, you'll never hurt another galaxy again. The universe.
The whole universe.
That might take a
Might
few
take a hot
billion
minute.
years. Yeah. Time to num num.
It's Cronin time.
It's Cronin time.
I do like that logo transition there. There are definitely there's a lot that I like about this movie.
Yeah.
There's also a lot that I don't like about it.
Yeah.
But with the live action Transformers movies, you really have to grade them on a curve at this point.
Yeah. And independent of each other. I think this is one of the better ones.
I would say this is probably the best one.
Yeah. I don't find the protagonist insufferable at all.
No, I actually really like Noah.
Yeah.
He's the best lead in the entire franchise, in my opinion.
Yeah. And I don't feel like the relationship like with his brother and like the human story um feels artificially shoehorned in.
Yeah.
It does in some of the other ones.
Well, a lot of the time in movies and TV, like the little brother character is kind of insufferable.
Yeah.
Oh, hello, Mamacita.
Pulls out a fucking huge Game Boy. The first time I remember seeing the progression of technology was when I played games on a Game Boy Color from a Game Boy. Uses less batteries, it's in color, and it's smaller.
Yeah.
Right? Like, and I was like, oh, okay. Don't forget to laugh at all their jokes. White people love that shit.
Hey, he's wearing a Mighty Morphin Power Rangers shirt.
Yeah.
You know what's funny is there's been like kind of a shift in with technology. Like there was this big push for things to get smaller,
Yeah.
and then they started getting bigger again.
Yeah. People wanted things to be bigger, damn it. Yeah. For a while, the smaller the cell phone, the better. But that was when it was just a little phone and you wanted it to be compact and out of the way.
Yeah. But even then in like the 2010 like the early 2010s, the whole concept of a like phablet was really big, like having phones that were like fucking ginormous. And like they still make like ginormous phones like that, but I find most people nowadays like that's not really what they're looking for. Like most people prefer like smaller smartphones these days.
Going small again.
Yeah. But then we have like modern game consoles like the Series X and the PS5 that are like ginormous like beasts of technology.
Yeah, they were like, "Fuck it. What do you want? Something that's rad or something that's small? Choose one."
Yeah. I think she's really cute.
Oh right, her boss is like this big stupid fraud. I
Yeah, her
remember
boss.
now.
Yeah, her boss is like taking credit for like her work and her ideas and whatnot. Officers, I figured it out. Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Oh, also, rest in peace to Pauline Newstone,
Oh right.
the voice of Air.
Yeah.
That was sad. And then, like, that same day, I found out that Andre Braugher from Brooklyn Nine-Nine and Homicide and The
Hmm.
Mist died. And then, like, the next day, I found out that James McCaffrey, the voice of Max Payne, died.
Yeah.
It was a rough couple days.
Hmm. This bitch. I find the that little statue of Air like fucking hilarious.
It looks like shit.
It does.
It looks like someone, like, made in like like a couple's like clay making class.
There you go.
Yeah.
It does.
Specifically, you know that scene in Ghost where they're in the like they're like making clay together. Like it reminds me of that. Like clay sculptures.
But it does. It's kind of like funny looking.
Yeah. This movie doesn't really feel like it's set in the 90s.
They try
Beyond.
hard, but all the things that they try hard to show you feel put there on purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Right. Like they
doesn't
show.
like there's window dressing that makes it look like it's set in the 90s,
That is
but
one of
like
the. Yeah.
yeah.
Like none of the architecture or the buildings or whatever like look 90s. Every once in a while, the camera will linger on like a girl in a windbreaker, but then everyone else in the background doesn't look like they're from the 90s at all.
Yeah. Mm. Yeah, like even his like the way he has his facial hair is like mid to late 2000s. It's not mid 90s.
Yeah, like you said, it's very window dressing. Nothing else. Like it, it's a feel, yeah, and it all feels like when they want you, like with his outfit, right? The the overalls, one strap down, the bright colors contrasting.
Yeah.
None of the cars really.
A lot of the cars are from like the 1980s, so I'll give them props for that, but there are also cars that are clearly newer than that in the background.
That's what I mean. Yeah. This guy's funny. Doesn't really strike you as someone who's a thief,
A career criminal.
right?
I feel like I've seen that guy in something else before.
Right? Also, earbuds in the 90s. Never
No.
even saw earbuds until like the 2010s.
No, I saw earbuds in the 2000s.
90s though?
No, 90s, absolutely not. Everyone was wearing those like same like headphones that everyone had with like the fuzzy, like the
The
really
fuzzy
cheap,
little round,
fuzzy little round things, and it had like the metal wire that
the
went over
cheap
your
ass
head.
fucking little metal wire that sat on your head.
Yeah, and the things would always fucking break.
Yeah.
No, I started seeing earbuds in like the early 2000s. And like I remember I got my first iPod in 2005 and it came with earbuds.
Oh, okay. Time to hack.
Enhance. Enhance.
And they're talking on like what, a 90s like spy? Okay, so this wasn't what is this thing that they're talking to each other through? And he's like, "Hey, I'm going to take up the airwaves by playing music."
It's probably two-way walkie-talkie
radio.
with like an earpiece attached to it.
Fair enough, yeah.
Which that's accurate for the time.
Yeah. What is he speaking into though? There's no mic on his.
I mean, I guess I remember movies in the 90s with like Secret Service dude with like earpieces.
Oh yeah, yeah, they had the little earpieces. But where's his mic like leading? Because usually the microphone is ran through their sleeve, and they talk into the microphone, which is on their sleeve.
We
Or
actually use radios at my work, and like there's a little like microphone connected to the earpiece that like you pin to like your chest, like the chest area of your shirt, and you press a button on it to.
When I worked at the hotel, you had this like little square little pin thing.
Yeah,
and you'd hold it to talk into it.
But he's not doing that.
That's what I mean. He's just talking out loud. So I'm like, where's the mic? Don't worry about it. Just yell in front of you, and the mic somewhere on his device will pick it up. So as somebody who's used the Slim Jim, it is not that easy. It's a pain in the ass. You'll like scratch the window and like wreck the car. Every door has a different locking mechanism. And
yeah, it's probably going to take you like 15 or 20 minutes. I've used these things before too. Yeah.
You have too? Now, if you're a tow truck driver and you've done it 100 times, then you could get it in like 15 seconds or maybe miss once or twice or whatever, right? But a normal person, they'll be fucking around for like 10, 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah, I've done it like 2 or 3 times over the years, and yeah, it's taken me like so long to actually get it to fucking work.
And that's the first time that guy used it?
Yeah.
No. Imagine being this chick and thinking that you're destroying this. Also, what weird future tech was she just using? Right? Like what? whatever she was using, that museums did not have access to that. I don't think that's supposed to be a real thing.
I don't know. I wonder if she was taking like a digital scan of it.
They just used cameras. Like a weird like, oh right, I forgot about this.
Uh-oh, rainbow light into the sky.
You know what that means? The gay agenda shooting off into space. Freightliner.
I do like the way Optimus Prime looks in this movie.
Yeah.
For like the first time ever in a Transformers movie.
Right. Sometimes less is more, right?
Calling all Autobots.
Damn.
Wow,
That
she
robot
really
hips.
shakes that booty when she walks.
Right?
I like how we both noticed that.
I didn't notice the first time I watched it.
Dude, you've already committed a crime. You might as well go through with it.
Imagine hearing that. I'd be like, Optimus? Yeah, act like you belong, huh? Why would he just pull out a gun into somebody, or is this like a private like storage? I thought this is just a parking lot. Like, why would a police officer or a security guard just pull a gun on him?
No, I think the car was being stored there.
And he knows that, like, the security guard knew that the owner, I don't know. Seems drastic.
Well, when you have like, I don't know, maybe when like you're storing expensive cars, like you have to like check in order to like go
like
and
long
actually,
term
yeah, go and like check in and like check your car out. So,
security brings you, you get in, you pull it out, and they log it. That makes more sense.
yeah,
I thought it was just a normal parking lot.
Because like remember, his buddy knew that the car was going to be there,
Which means
which
like
means
they
it's
scouted it out
and that yeah. So obviously the car has been there for a little while.
well, time to hijack this guy. Now, most cars would flip. Well, good thing that random truck came by to kill that police officer.
Yeah, I know Mirage was taking a big risk by just being like, yeah, I'm just gonna sit here.
Cool guys don't look at explosions. I'm just gonna sit here. Mirage is one of the selling points of the movie.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
He's voiced by what's his name? Pete Davidson.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I like him.
I had no idea who he was until I heard he was cast in this movie, but I really like him as Mirage.
Oh yeah, I'm a big fan of him. We Need for Speed Most Wanting. Or is this more like Driver? Or Hot Pursuit?
Hot Pursuit, I would say.
I guess in this alternate universe, transforming robots don't exist in media. The Transformers definitely don't.
No.
I like all the mirages of Noah.
Yeah.
Flipping off the cop, having a
Yeah.
great time. I feel like only the most stupid cop in the world would fall for that. Following somebody like so perfectly.
Like right into like a barricade. Yeah.
Yeah. I like how it
Get
flows.
out.
Like, like that could possibly hurt him.
I know, right? I like his face. Like he actually looks like an Autobot from like the G1 cartoon.
Yeah.
Give it a little tap.
The timeline of all the Transformers movies are a little fucky wucky here and there. Right?
Oh,
Like it's like,
absolutely.
okay, the 80s was Bumblebee, and then this happened before the first one,
Yeah.
and but after Bumblebee. And then it's like, well, where did Mirage go? Where did the like there's questions, right?
Well, and like Optimus Prime and like a few of the other ones had to like return to Earth in the first one.
I forgot. So is this like a reboot? Like, does this replace the canon?
I I think they just don't care. Honestly, it's like the Fox X-Men movies. Like they
Fair.
just didn't care.
They just don't care.
Yeah. They didn't care about like trying to make the canon work. They're just like, "Oh, we're going to make a prequel." But we're not going to give like two flying fucks if anything like contradicts like previously established canon.
Right? I don't like Optimus's face.
I actually do because it's like mocapped and kind of made to look like Peter Cullen's face, which
Yeah,
I
I
think
can
is
tell
pretty
that.
cool. Yeah,
I'm just used to the face plate.
right. What the hell
It
am I
does
looking
kind of
at?
look like Peter Cullen, yeah.
That line, "What the hell am I looking at?" is from Spaceballs.
Oh, yeah. Cybertron. This guy struggles to say transwarp key when they are transformers.
Right.
Will they though?
What happened to Haley Steinfeld anyway?
I don't know.
I thought Bumblebee and her were like super tight after the last
Oh.
movie.
Oh yeah. They went their own ways.
I'm sure she got married and had like 20 children
As is tradition.
at the time.
Now we're talking.
Optimal. Hey,
Imagine he becomes optimal.
let's not confuse movie Optimus Prime with Big Time Gary, okay?
A cheetah, a rhino, a gorilla. Wait, is that Axe Ape?
I just had the same thought. I think it is. I think it is Axe Ape.
There's so many spectrums of light that
That
humans can't see that
Yeah.
that's not too hard to believe.
yeah,
Can't
but
see
I mean,
ultraviolet, infrared.
like he's kind of just a random dude, right?
I thought he was like a scientist dude.
Oh, I guess yeah, he's supposed to be smart. Yeah, all right. You're right.
You telling me that there's light that you guys can see that I can't? That's the hard thing to believe, not that there's a bunch of talking robot aliens. Garbage truck. Act like you belong. That's weird. You guys usually come like 7 hours from now. Oh well. I like this because Optimus is a little bit more stern. I guess he's always been. I feel like when they hit the water there, they should have made like huge waves.
Well, and they were balls of fire too, so there would have been ginormous like clouds of steam shooting up like immediately.
Right. Unless the red is just light for funsies. But they were pretty bright.
Well, I mean, I don't care what kind of like space robot you are. Entering Earth's atmosphere, like
Burns you.
you're going to start burning up
Yeah.
on entry. Like that's just how it works.
Unless we're led to believe that they slow down once they hit Earth's atmosphere. But then why were they on fire? Yeah.
Yeah.
And nobody in the city, the millions of people that probably were looking out. Uh-oh. They cut the power. Infrared? Metal Gear? This is such an awkward interaction.
It's supposed to be, though.
I like her.
I really like her too. I think she's great. I wish the movie did more with her.
Yeah. They become second fiddle in the second half of the movie.
She is the smart character to explain the stuff to us, basically.
Yeah, they should have done more. It's okay that he died because he's just security.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy, right?
Right?
Fucking pig. It's okay to kill people if they're a generic like white dude who's around like 35 to 45 and they represent some sort of authority.
Yeah. Oh god, I'm gonna die in a movie.
You're gonna be a cop. That's a hard take too. It's just like, hey, there are aliens that transform into things coming. I need that. I wouldn't believe you either.
Yeah, who would?
And then if the wall blew up and I saw that,
And
that's a really quick and easy way to bring her into the fold, right?
Yeah.
All yours.
Here you go.
Oh, shit. I like how all of them fight differently. Like RC's really agile and
I've never understood why they need to do like cartwheels and shit like that when they're transforming.
because it's fun. That's cool when he doubles up.
Yeah.
Now, one of the gripes I have with this is that he's completely powerless against what's his name?
Scourge.
Scourge.
And then later in the movie, he kind of like nothing really changes. He kind of just gets more pissed off.
And then all of his attacks suddenly start working.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't get an upgrade or use a different weapon or use his own weapon against him. He's just
mad.
Like, he's just mad.
Yeah.
But here it's like, I love that look of an inferior being. Uh-oh, the little creatures.
Frenzy is that little dude's name.
I feel like the likelihood of outsmarting and getting away from such quick, advanced beings would be pretty slim. That's very horror movie-esque.
Yeah, kind of.
I understand it's a coping mechanism, but maybe don't sing
Yeah.
when you're trying to.
Who
So
knows how
they have
good
the
their
power
hearing
to
is, right?
break through that like plaster of like bones, but this guy can just like smack him with a lamp. There's no way that they wouldn't be through that door in like a second. The strongest doors in the fucking world are just inside this museum.
Held closed by like a fire hose.
Yeah, like Scourge absolutely just fucking wrecks Optimus here. Yeah, all the cartwheels that RC was doing.
Yeah.
Isn't it weird that that explosion only threw the cars back and destroyed the buildings and cars, but only knocked like the humans back like 5 feet?
Yeah. Also, the concussive blast was enough to like destroy a car, but like
But
it
they're
didn't
just like
shatter their bones.
a lot of people don't realize that the concussive force of grenades is what people die from. The shock wave of a grenade, even a fragmentation grenade, bursts your brain, your organs, and that kind of thing, and you die from shock.
Yeah.
But yeah, it flipped a car, blew out all the windshields, but like they're perfectly fine.
Yeah. They have plot armor.
Yeah, it's just an explosion. Humans have resistance against explosions. Everyone knows that. Ooh. Yeah,
Actually-
see, they're absolutely outmatched. Like their weapons do fuck all.
Yes.
Ooh, he's got a yellow one now.
So long, Gay Bowser. Uh-oh.
Oh yes, the signature move of um of Air Razor, Napalm Strike.
Napalm breath.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, you're just like that shitty bird statue I destroyed. We have much to discuss in this abandoned. You ever just get angry and wreck a boat?
Pisses me off that she never transforms.
Air Razor never transforms?
In this movie, no.
Oh.
Terracons.
It's a lot to take in. Unless you get really mad and use an axe.
This sounds a lot like Galactus and the Silver Surfer.
Yeah.
Ooh, the music here.
Unicron wouldn't say my hunger is killing me.
No. I like that the music is an homage to the Unicron, like him from Transformers the movie.
Mm-hmm. I don't like the giant eyes. I feel like the giant mouth is much scarier. Like in the OG movie, where he just kind of opens his mouth and there's a light and then he just talks through that.
Right.
It's one of the oldest buildings in the Western Hemisphere. Some of her lines are like, what would a smart person say to progress the plot? Again, I like the characters, but there are parts that are very forced throughout the movie. Oh, excuse me, princess.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
Also, Prime's got some like fucking middle-aged man like torso
I noticed
going
that.
on there. I know that shape well because I am developing it. Two for the price of one.
Normal people that have family to look after wouldn't like you got you got to suspend your disbelief. The older I get, the more I realize that almost every movie is like absolutely full of shit and you just have to suspend your disbelief
How so?
to a certain extent. He's got a brother to look after, his mom, right? A normal fucking dude just going along. Like he doesn't know he's going to get Iron Man armor,
Right.
right? Like he's just a squishy dude. Like, what are you gonna like use a flamethrower or like a gun against those things? No. But he's doing it because it's like, oh, I'm coming along. I need to save the world. Do you?
Yeah, but I mean, he cares about his family so much that when he hears that the world is about to come to an end, he's like, I got to do something about that. Because if the world gets destroyed, then the people that I care about also die.
His ability to impact the outcome seems misplaced. He does, but
But he is the chosen one.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I get chosen one vibes
Yeah.
from this, right?
Yeah, totally. No, I see what you're saying, and I completely agree with you.
Kid just fucking throws a can at this car. Like how brave his little brother is. Work friends? You've been inside me.
60-40. That seems generous.
Oh, when Unicron get there, he gonna num num. But yeah, Unicron being like, "Oh, my hunger's killing me, brah. Don't you got a planet for me to like totally feast on?" Is like not very Unicron sounding.
Yeah, there was in Transformers the movie, there was like a level of malevolence to Unicron, whereas here he kind of just seems like,
The dick.
"Oh, me so hungry. Scourge, find me dinner tonight."
There was a poetic malevolence, like almost like fate, right? Like it was fated. If he gets hurt, I'm coming after you.
And like in Transformers the movie, there were like instances where like he didn't need to just like consume things. He just chose to.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's like, well, there's 10 planets in this system, or I could spend a couple months going towards Cybertron.
And eat
Give me
the
some
moons.
moons. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just because fuck them in particular.
Yeah, exactly. I don't really get that from this.
But him being
Unicron.
like, oh, geez, a whole galaxy? Dude, you'd spend the entire existence of the universe, the age of the universe, trying to consume one galaxy, even traveling at the speed of light. This guy, he's supposed to be like what, an old like World War II bomber or something?
Yes.
Coughs up a bunch of parts.
Also, he introduces himself, so I guess they don't know this guy. So where the fuck did he come from?
Well, because they were like, oh no, not this guy. I assume he was introducing himself to the humans.
Hmm.
Doesn't feel they can transform. Don't worry about it. Run along now, local talk. That's a very New Yorker thing.
Although I gotta say, like when I encounter people who are like super familiar with Victoria, like we definitely get into like Victoria talk.
Yeah, that's fair. Wow. Deep. He's like, I just wanted you to live a happy life. What the fuck are you doing with aliens going to Peru?
Peru? Listen, baby, where even is that?
Everyone knows Peru ain't a real country. It's right next to per me and per them.
Dad, you're really showing the fact that you didn't go to college right now, okay?
I did go to college.
Well, I may not have gone to college, but I certainly went to school, and let me tell you, it was the school of hard knocks. And I'm going to have to ask you to Peru your mouth shut right now. Yeehaw.
Columbia? I never even met her. Luckily, this guy knows how to get to Peru. They just land in this this archaeological site. No biggie.
Yeah.
Big deal. Oh, are there actually people living here?
We got someone who is pretending to be Wheeljack.
Yeah. I don't get any Wheeljacks. Is it? This person has a Spanish accent. It's racist to assume that they speak Spanish.
It's a weird joke.
It's not like offensive or dark or like whatever. It's just
awkward.
Awkward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And not in a like funny awkward kind of way. Like just awkward in a sense that like, oh, whoever wrote this scene thought that this was going to be really funny and like slap hard and get laughs from the audience.
The biggest like offense of the movie is that it can be a little cringe or awkward.
She's like, what?
What? You mean how do these two people get into the city without being seen? I don't know, fucking walk in. It's not like there wouldn't be tourists there.
Here's
Iron
this
Man
thing.
shit.
Here's this thing that will make you blend in less.
Here, have this like kick-ass fucking gauntlet. Have this thing that'll make you blend in less. Have this advanced like fucking tech. We can transform and look like anything. Can't make it look like a cast.
Right?
I like how this Porsche, this like old Volkswagen, and this like giant fucking truck are just chilling in an alley. I don't know what festival this is, but it looks hype as shit. Hey, it was Rhinox. Blend in. They don't look like anyone, and they're wearing like
and he's got
his
like fucking like future gauntlet just in plain view.
The trick to blending is keep looking over your shoulder and immediately discovered. Would they care, or would they just start attacking the city?
They
want the humans to
Yeah,
go underground and get it, right?
Yeah, they want Noah and Elena to go underground and actually like find the thing for them.
You ready for some stupid Skyrim puzzles? Older.
She looks really stupid in that hat.
How dare. This is such like video game thing. Like nobody, no other architects, no other like keep groundskeepers, no one accidentally like also years of like rocks and debris would prevent that from turning.
Yeah.
Here I am being a curmudgeon. I should just shut the fuck.
This isn't video game shit. This is Indiana Jones bullshit.
This is Lara Croft, Indiana. Yeah.
Yeah.
How do they know they turned them the right way?
Well, that's how. No.
Skyrim magic.
There it is. Hello? Oh, there you go.
Some Indiana Jones type shit. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, as long as you're aware.
See, that's an example of like hanging a lantern on it.
Wouldn't they bring rope with them and tie that? That looked really dangerous. Whatever. I need to stop being such a realistic, like, dad commentary. You got to learn how to relax. This fucking thing running around on the rooftops. Don't worry. Uncharted hasn't come out yet.
He kind of does have a Nathan Drake thing going on here.
Right? Yeah. Only half? The idea that there's like this vast civilization like unfound is very like Indiana Jones or video gamey. But it's cool. They do it properly.
Yeah, I know I remember when I was a kid, like seeing in movies and TV and whatnot, like vast underground civilization, ancient civilizations, just always seemed like really cool and mind-boggling. And it's like, ooh, if I dig deep enough, like maybe I'll find like something like that.
It's been hidden for 1,000 years.
But like the older I get, I'm like, no,
that's fucking stupid.
That's nonsense.
Everything's buried. It's either like
everything's
in the
buried.
ground or yeah.
Archaeologists would be like slowly like digging
over
this
years
shit out of the dirt and rock for like decades.
Yeah. Uh-oh. That little creature thing likes to really instill fear in its human prey. You'd think these things would be a little bit more lethal. But I understand you can't just kill the main characters off. But they make them so scary that it feels hard to believe that humans just scamper away from them.
Right.
Found the key. No, your dude just attacked them early. The old knife gets stuck in the stone. Oh shit!
Good thing she
She
has
can-
underground tracking.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I whatever she's using, she can track them.
I'm amazed those buildings can actually withstand the weight of those things.
I mean, they would they wouldn't be able to. But I never even
Right.
thought about that, dude. They barely stand a human's weight. You've walked on rooftops.
Yeah. And these are what, like 200-year-old houses?
Yeah, they're all like essentially like heritage buildings
Yeah.
being stomped on by 10-ton fucking robots
Yeah.
playing Assassin's Creed. This whole like hillside sequence is pretty fucking cool.
Oh shit. Optimus ain't fucking around.
Meanwhile, Scourge looks like a thing from Mad Max.
Yeah. See,
That's cool.
in Transformers lore, Scourge is actually like an evil version of Optimus Prime.
That's right.
And so he looks like a lot. Like he looks like an evil, like dark version of Optimus Prime. I
We
wish
see
they had
him at
gone
the
that
end
route.
of Kingdom, don't they?
Yeah, yeah.
That's such a trope. The slow motion through the window.
Yeah. I wish they had gone that route with Scourge and, like, I don't know.
Actually
from
made him a different timeline Optimus.
Yeah, made him like an Optimus Prime from like the future or like a different dimension who's been like corrupted by Unicron.
Yeah. Who's this bitch?
Nightbird.
Nightbird.
Oh, she's a bird of the night. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Ugh.
Well, time to destroy this priceless monument.
This like centuries old architecture.
How the fuck does this hit her?
But not today. Why do they just give up?
Scourge has done that twice, where they're just like, let them go. It's very like Bond villain. Like, oh,
But both sides here were kind of just like
looking
all
at
right.
each other.
All
And it's
right.
like, just
The
because
bat-
this bridge
the
is
battle
taken out,
is over for
you
now.
can go back up the hill and
You can just keep
get across-
fighting.
oh, the bridge is gone. This is a cool
Uh-oh.
intro. How they introduce the rest of the Maximals.
Here comes Ronnie. Cheetor, what have you done?
That's cool. A guy pretending to be Wheeljack.
Yeah.
He's not
This
even
seems-
a Jeep. Isn't Wheeljack is a
He's a car. He's like a race car.
yeah, that's right.
This seems really dumb to me that Prime just like jumps in front of Rhinox and has his back to him when Rhinox could just fucking gore him.
Uh-oh. No Tigatron? No Dinobot?
No, Ape Link?
No Ape-Link? Cheetar?
Chitara.
Did she say cheetar? I like how he gets all like proud when she says Optimus Primal. We're from your future, and we've been here since the past. Watch Beast Wars, it's complicated.
Listen,
Hoff.
man. Listen, man. The seeds of the future lay buried in the past.
If you were technorganic instead of just technological, you'd be able to hit this reefer.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. But it's like spreading and it's like cancerous and rusty. And also, he touched other people a bunch, and that's not the same. When Scourge leaves his mark,
Wow,
don't worry
Rhinox,
about it.
Rhinox is a fucking wide load there.
Dump truck there. You a rhino or you a dump truck?
How big is that ass?
You say so. I like this. I love that. None of this like ancient aliens bullshit. It's like, oh, you did the Nazca lines and you did this, right? And it's like, no, that's all like humans. I like that.
Yeah, we were
Them
just
kind
here.
of fighting against the ancient aliens like theory. It's like actually humans did some pretty fucking cool shit on their own.
Some ancient astronaut theorists believe
That the Maximals are still on this planet today. You remember the intro from that stupid fucking show too, I see.
I love that show. It's stupid, but it's fun.
Oh, no. So do I.
Those are fun conspiracy theories.
But I have to, when people start, I understand that the misinformation where people start to like debate reality, but if you view it as just like stupid people like coming up with theories when they're high, it's fun. Hell yeah.
I will be back momentarily.
They allied with humans. Emperor's New Groove. Hell yeah. They kept Bumblebee. Still Ron or John left on the planet? Hell yeah. This is a little rough around the edges, Optimus Prime. I like it. Why is she going so deep and dark with her notes? Well, maybe not just like him. Damn. That's a cool little like grass tents. Oh, excuse me. Uh-oh.
Sorry, I needed to take medication and thus consume a small amount of food in the process.
Uh-oh. They've infected AirRaiser with the logic virus. Primal, what have you done?
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. Ah, shit.
One of the biggest problems with this movie is like it takes over a fucking hour for Maximals to actually show up.
Well over it. Yeah. Like, what are we at? 120?
I mean, we see them in the beginning in like that prologue, but apparently
Right.
that was added very late in post production because test audiences were confused.
Oh, yeah, you've mentioned that.
Yeah, like test audiences were confused about who the Maximals were.
Pumpkin test audiences.
It's like, well,
I get it.
I don't know. I
They
feel
can't
like
just make the movies for fans. They need to it needs to make money. You need to reach a wide audience, right?
no, I get
I
it
mean,
absolutely,
I
but
also at the same time I feel like the animal ones are pretty self-explanatory.
I feel like you could have. I think the goal of this movie was to introduce like Transformers, like movie going audiences to the concept of like
Beast Formers.
Beast Formers. But I feel like you could have just done straight up a Beast Wars movie, and like people would have got it.
Yeah. Did it even need people? They always
No.
need a human element, but I don't think so. Like you and I have talked about, wouldn't it be cool if there was just a Cybertron movie?
Yeah.
I don't need humans in this shit. I can't.
Ugh, I can't fight it. Such a trope. We've talked about it before.
We've talked about that. I'm trying to hold him back.
You have to fight it.
You have to fight it.
Hell, even Beast Wars did that when in the episode when Gary went all slasher villain.
I like that they all have different colors. They all have a different color of eyes and like the color in their mouth.
Yeah.
Primal's is green, Ares' was yellow. You can just choke a Transformer out.
This made me sad. First time I saw the movie.
Yeah. But if there's no like cure to it.
Yeah, he just had to kill his friend.
Shit. And then it gives like a fake like, oh shit, we lost. Oh, don't worry, they got to like build this big thing and like power it up and
yeah. 2010's action movie bullshit.
Don't worry, he can digitally. Now, I thought that when he talked to Unicron before, this was all just an illusion.
Yeah.
But they're actually physically building something now, right?
Out of literally nothing.
The iron in the mountain. Duh. But like, how do they have that? Like, is it nanotech? Like that? They're just making this like
they're literally just conjuring bullshit from like out of nowhere.
Advanced tech, so advanced you just conjure it.
So advanced, like just don't worry about it.
Don't worry, there's lava. Why is lava here? Don't worry about it. Don't think about it. It's kind of like in the Alien franchise, how like infested ships and corridors and bases and stuff have that like organic look.
Yeah.
You never see the aliens doing it. Don't worry. That's just something they do. Oh, sad monkey. Wow. A dormant volcano has a flower.
Chonkimus Prime.
Chonkimus. He is kind of. I like his design. I like the Chonkimus.
Yeah. I like it. Like he kind of looks like an old guy.
Till all are one.
Till all are one. I want that shit on my headstone.
Good as anything else. I like till all are one. I never even thought about it. Part of my happy-go-lucky view on life. Can't be afraid of death. If I never think about it. More energy than a supernova. More energy.
Any interruption will ignite it like a bomb. and yet they interrupted
I-
later.
That is a big plot hole. They completely forgot about that. It feels like, yeah.
Yeah.
So what they just said, listeners, any interruption will ignite it like a bomb. And it's the power of a supernova, which, by the way, is like 10 million times the power of the
entire
Earth.
galaxy. Yeah.
Well, it would destroy the system, the solar system, not the galaxy.
Or no, I didn't. Sorry, I didn't mean the galaxy.
I knew what you meant.
I meant solar system. Yeah.
Yeah, I knew what you meant. Yeah.
The Sol system.
That's my favorite system. That's where I'm from. I love how they just have this 3D fucking blueprint of this, even though it was just made. I never even questioned that the first time I watched this. I was like, yeah, seems legit. Well, me and Elena sneaking through the back door. Oh yeah, Wheeljack is here. Why didn't they call him like any? They could have just made something
Anything else, yeah.
He doesn't look, sound, act. It's like at least Cheetor is a fucking cheetah. Cheetar. Cheetar. What have you done? What? The people we've let live 4 times? That's one thing about the plot that's a little like weak sauce is that they fight, they can't finish it. They fight, they can't finish it. They fight, they can't finish it.
And like their first
Final
introduction, like shows them like
That they're
like
vastly
the Terracons, like like overpowering.
And
the
now,
Autobots.
like that they got some help, they're going to be able to fight them even though they know they're coming. Wait, he didn't say maximize?
Oh, just wait.
This is pretty fucking cool. Does Rhinox even fucking say anything this whole movie?
Nope.
I wish they focused a little bit more on the Maximals. Like, do Cheetor and Rhinox have like 5 words between them? Oh, that's cool.
Cheetor says some
Cheetor bullshit at some
not,
point.
Not Cheetor bullshit. He just says some generic bullshit a couple
That's
times
right,
in the movie.
or something. Yeah.
Gave him a little tap.
Just a little tap. Oh man, I really like Mirage in this.
Okay, me too.
Yeah. Like being at one of those Antifa rallies. Yeehaw. Oh wait, this is the 90s. Antifa doesn't exist.
That's what they want you to think.
What the libtards want you to think.
Whoop, there it is. Ha!
I like that because that actually makes sense. But it is interesting how all of a sudden I like that brutality. But it's just weird how his axe suddenly works on them now.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Bruh, I was trying to get in the back door.
If he didn't lean into the vent and tell him to go. Oh, right. I remember this. Nobody kicks my faceplate off.
Nobody.
Except Daddy Unicron.
Yeah. I don't like his face. I'm keeping it 100, man.
Besides, I wanted it like this. Getting blasted from behind is how I wanted to go.
On all fours. He just shot me with the biggest load he had. I can
You
die
happy. Get in there, you little critter. You little guy. He's a little
time
guy.
Time to do some felching.
God damn it. We harvest the raw power. Okay, so small gripe. It's like, oh, with the power of a supernova, right? A supernova is when, well, you know what it is, when a star implodes on itself and gives away all of its energy in a giant, like, rebounding explosion.
Yeah, it is quite literally like a natural.
Yeah,
like
it is.
Huge
it's a natural end to yellow, white stars. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, what I was gonna say is like it's a very like naturally occurring and like on the biggest scale nuclear explosion.
Yeah, new elements are made during a supernova. It's how we know that the Sol system was made after others. We have things like uranium, plutonium, and other shit on the planet. If a supernova didn't happen, then we wouldn't find those on the planet.
Yeah, because
we're all stardust, baby.
The nuclear, like a nuclear reaction happens because of an implosion that then results in an explosion, and that's like what a star going supernova does.
It's running out of its exactly where it gets so heavy it collapses as it runs out of fuel and blows itself usually to smithereens. Sometimes like a what is it, neutron star can form or whatever, but regardless it shoots all the shit off.
Yeah, we have radioactive material on Earth because of supernovas.
Because of supernovas. That is exactly right. And this is run along now, science talk. But in order for that to blow up and give the power of a supernova, it would be tens of millions of times more energy than the entire Earth contains.
Yeah.
How would the Earth give off more energy than the entire Earth contains by that order of magnitude? So they're saying that the key has that much, right?
Right.
But Noah, the option of destroying it was there. If he had destroyed it, wouldn't that have blown up like a supernova? So what about the portal? Where does this energy come from is what I'm trying to say.
A combination between the key and like the Earth's core?
But that's what I mean. Our sun is like 10 million times exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. The Earth's core is not powerful enough.
I thought he said from Bullshit Avenue. You from Bullshit Avenue, Sonic. This is pretty hype.
So basically, like, again, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Don't
worry about it. If you blow up or disrupt it, it'll go off. Right? I get like GI Joe vibes from this.
Well, I remember the 2009 GI Joe movie directed by Steven Summers, which I actually like more than most people do. I think it's a really fucking stupid movie, but it's kind of fun. They have like mech suits like this.
They have, yeah.
Yeah.
And as we see in the after credit kind of thing, I think there's something to that. I'm not alone.
What a fucking like action pose right there.
I half expected him to say bitch. All of a sudden his bullets hurt him now, but they didn't when Mirage was fully formed.
Yeah. Well, you see, now he's been buffed by the power of friendship.
Never underestimate the power of friendship. Wow. It's slowly sliding.
Why?
So it's slippery enough that would fall off, but not slippery enough where she would fall off.
Yeah.
Even though she's heavier. Don't worry about it. Oh.
Energon.
So much raw energon.
I like how he was just like swaying back and forth like a fucking junkie.
Like he's yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the Achilles heel. Eh? He literally stabbed him in his, or was that behind the knee?
It was back of the knee.
Whoa, that was a risky shot. Yeah, get him, gremlins. She looks cool with those two glowing swords.
She looks cool. The movie doesn't really do anything with her, though.
No. Don't call it a comeback. Fuck yeah.
I thought the Bumblebee resurrection thing was pretty fucking stupid.
Because you know it.
It's like, why even bother like killing him off? Like, because like we know you're just gonna bring him back because it's Bumblebee.
Also, now they're changing how things work. They're saying that anybody can come back with stabilized energon.
Yeah, so why didn't they try bringing Jazz back in the original Transformers movie? Who Prime was all sad about. He's like, oh, Jazz.
Hey, Rhinox said something.
Oh, did he?
He said, "We'll clear the way."
I know Rhinox in this movie does technically have a voice actor. Actually, he's voiced by David Sobolov, who voiced Depth Charge in the OG Beast Wars cartoon.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
See, I thought that the reason this worked is because he threw lava at him. But he's just really angry.
Yeah.
Why does moving that against his face hurt him?
Because the floor is hot lava.
Gorkanok!
Because the wall is hot lava.
She's like, I played Killzone. I got this. That's pretty cool.
This is very Killzone looking. The environment.
Right? In this thing. Cartwheels. They make you do more damage.
Why is Ronnie back in beast mode?
Because he's doing that. I like how he just bites its head off. Oh yeah, RC's here. Oh, imagine looking up and being like, the fuck is that?
Well, I guess the world is coming to an end. Yeah, he's just mad now.
Bitch. It's hype, but why were you able to beat him?
Okay, so think about this. Let's say I get in a fight with Brock Lesnar.
And you get your ass kicked.
I'm gonna get the living shit kicked out of me. Decisively. Like, no question. Like, within seconds. Now, let's say a few days later, I get really mad and decide to fight Brock Lesnar again.
This time, you're like, I don't know, on a bridge next to lava.
Yeah. Like, just because I'm like really pissed off, like, it doesn't mean I'm going to be able to like beat the living shit out of Brock Lesnar. Because I'm not.
There's this idea in anime and in media in general where like passion and like justice and just like getting angry, or the power of friendship or whatever it is, like makes you more powerful.
Yeah, because that is absolutely not how real life works.
But I can give you everything you want. Then die, bitch. Well, here goes the supernova. You're killing the solar system anyway. Actually, no, it just creates like a sucky.
I mean, if it's forming a black hole, then it would be a sucky, but...
Well, black holes don't technically suck in the sense, but they, depending on how close you are to them, the gravitational pull would be huge.
Yeah.
This like is almost like a hurricane or like a vacuum. Okay, I don't believe the conservation of mass. Oh, right, he's got magnets in his shoes. Why doesn't Optimus
magnets, bitch?
Yeah.
Roll out. Now suddenly we can defy the gravitational pull.
Just far enough. That's what I mean. It's kind of just like a big vacuum. Whee! Whee! Maybe don't jump
Fucking-
up into the air if you're.
fucking maximize and like be all like prime jets.
Oh, yeah, he doesn't have prime jets, and
Yeah, I know he doesn't fly
Nice.
in this. Disappointed.
it was almost like a warp, like a hole into space, and the vacuum was no, because the vacuum wouldn't pull the Earth up; it would just suck the gas. I don't know. Don't worry about it. Hey, what happened to the energon? It stopped glowing. Convenient. That's why Jazz can't be brought back. It stopped glowing. But why?
It's not charged anymore. I like the look of Cheetor in this
Yeah.
movie.
I like Optimus, Cheetor. I think they all look fucking cool. A good level of techno-organic. Hell yeah. This one dude. Is this like a captain's log?
Pretty much.
Mysterious storm. His mom's like, Dios mío, if you run off to Peru with giant robots again.
He's not the hero we deserve, but the one we need.
Damn
A
it.
silent protector. A dark knight.
I mean, with that suit, he could. He's got a super suit. It has jump jets.
Dun, 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 dun. Well, good for her. Get that payday, lady. It's this guy.
This guy. I like how he's just like letting him bullshit him.
Yeah. Yeah.
The poison specifically meant for Cusco. Cusco's poison. Oh shit.
See, I think you can actually make like a really successful G.I. Joe movie. I just think that the approach has been wrong for the past like 3 movies that they've tried with it. Like make a GI Joe movie that's like kind of in a similar vein to like the Bourne Identity or something like that. Oh, that's nice.
That's gratifying because it's like they actually fucking know he saved the fucking planet.
Yeah. The plaque said "Real American Hero." We only use code names here. But yeah, I think you can do like GI Joe in live action if you like. Maybe try to make it like more grounded and shy away from like the more like grandiose like
Don't be so eager to jump into the epic war between Cobra and like back it up and make it an espionage.
Yeah. Do like a smaller scale, like espionage,
or a Mission Impossible thing where they need to infiltrate a base.
Yeah,
like a Cobra. Yeah, right. Like Mission Impossible.
Yeah,
or like you said, the Bourne franchise. Like
just focus on like a couple of like GI Joe characters who are like involved, who get wrapped up in like some kind of conspiracy, and they end up like discovering this like secret like agency known as Cobra.
There you go. The introduction of Cobra, rather than throwing them into the middle of this thing. They find it. There you go. You can hire us, people.
And then you could build, and then after that you can build to the more like big scale like battles between GI Joe and Cobra, but like just start small. Wow, that is some shitty CGI right there.
Also, they have some level of nanotech where they can repair themselves, right?
Yeah,
or is that just the Maximals? They don't have to be made out of spare parts. Like they have like sparks, like power cores. Like they can heal naturally, can't they? Or is that not the case for Autobots?
In the movies, that seems to be the case.
Except for that slow-mo like trope. That hillside battle was cool.
Yeah, and also except that they both just decided to stop fighting for whatever reason.
They do that like, 4 times in the
and we're like, we'll get you next time. We're just gonna turn our backs and walk away.
Yeah, like when
because the plot demands
Airazor gives him the key, the transwarp key. They're like, huh, thanks. Well, go on, fight her. And it's like, well, wouldn't now be a good time to try to wipe them out because you have Airazor?
Right.
No, they just peace out and let them Air Razor fight Ronnie.
Yeah.
But that being said, so it doesn't. It has more holes in it than than a lot of the other Michael Bay Transformer movies. But I think I'm with you in that it's probably my favorite
Yeah.
because I like them traveling the world. I like that there's a clear goal rather than just like, what are these guys doing here? Oh, dark side of the moon. Oh, geez, bad guys are here. And like I feel like I can explain the plot in this in a couple sentences. Whereas the others, I remember like an artifact was like in a sock in one of them, but then it like disintegrated.
I don't remember that, but I also
And
don't. I also
they're
don't
not
doubt
great.
that that's a thing.
Yeah, and like a lot of the US military is involved in it and way more explosions and way more like, oh, the Decepticons are attacking this US base. I felt like it was very pro army.
Oh, Michael Bay's movies in general are very pro U.S. military.
I know that there's actually funding for movies that depict um, the U.S. military, like Air Force, etc., in a positive light. There's actually budget for that. So make no mistake, part of the production costs
Probably
came from the U.S. Army.
I gotta admit, like I actually do have a bit of a soft spot for stories that are like, all right, we're the U.S. Army, we're America, it's time to go save the fucking world.
Yeah, they hype it properly. Yeah,
Yeah. No, like it's dumb. Like it's not accurate to the world whatsoever. But like movies and TV that have like that kind of shtick, like
Top Gun,
I
baby.
I have a soft spot for it.
Yeah.
I get caught up in it. I'm not too proud to admit.
I'm easily influenced by movies and music. Poor Air Razor.
Yeah. Rip in peace.
Rip in peace.
Well, that was our commentary track for
Yeah.
Transformers Rotted.
Were they actually in Peru? Peru unit.
No, they actually shot in Peru. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
I wonder how many ancient ruins they actually destroyed. We only have enough budget to ruin 2 ancient ruins.
That's where the majority of the $200 million budget went to, was the fact that they like destroyed like centuries old ruins. They're like, well, we need to pay to rebuild this.
Oh wait, it can't be rebuilt? Oh.
Oh,
Well,
we'll make it better. Yes.
yes, not like those filthy organics. All right. We did it, folks.
We did it.
Happy Ronnie days.
We're there. We're almost there.
Almost.
Almost. Second unit in Montreal.
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 S'il vous plaît.
So what are your Christmas plans, my dude?
I think we're seeing Denise's family for dinner.
Yeah.
And then doing something the day before for lunch. Can't quite remember. Doing something. Probably just like, stuff for Christmas, like Trivial Pursuit or dinner and, like board game or something like that.
Dinner and a movie.
Yes.
Cheers.
Property
Great.
master. Yeah. Woo, 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 woo.
Tomorrow's my Friday at work. I'm
That's
off.
right.
Off nice and early at 2:30.
Hmm.
I'm going to see a movie tomorrow night.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I'm going to see the Iron Claw, a pro wrestling sports biopic about the Von Erichs family.
Hmm.
Features the big budget acting debut of Maxwell Jacob Friedman,
Huh.
MJF, the current AEW World Champion.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
That'll
pretty
be fun.
excited. On Christmas Day, I'm going to be spending a little time with my girlfriend and her landlord, her landlord's family.
Hooray.
Yeah, right. And in the evening, I'm going to be.
Oh, that's right. You're going to your sister's?
Yeah, I'm going to be hanging out with my sister and her family and like her best friend. And I'm actually looking forward to that.
Yeah, that'll actually be pretty cool.
Christmas Day, I'm going to be spending a little bit of time with my grandparents and my surviving uncle and a couple other like ancillary family members.
Okay.
Mostly just because like I ran into him. He's the widower of my aunt who died back in like Christmas, right before Christmas 2017.
Right.
I ran into him recently and he's like, "Oh, it'd be really nice like if you could like come and hang out." And I'm like, "You know what? I will." My
Yeah.
uncle my like blood uncle just died recently. So
Yeah.
yeah. So I'm gonna be doing that, and then Christmas Day evening, I'm gonna be doing my own thing, making my own Christmas dinner.
Nice.
That's what I've been doing for probably like a decade now. So, and kind of like just doing my own thing on Christmas at this point, you know, making my own dinner and watching Christmas Vacation and drinking some like whiskey and nog.
Hmm. I haven't had that in a while.
Yeah.
Oh, oh, geez. Oh, it's time for me to eat today. Today's been a long ass recording day.
Ah, yes, you did stuff before this.
Yes, yes.
Yes. I had a long ass work day before this.
Yeah. Excuse me, princess. Oh, geez. Don't mean to be so yawny. Transformers.rise.of.the.beasts 2023 1080p WebRip X264 AAC5 1 YTS MX. Film in Iceland. New Zealand Film Commission. I thought that said American humor.
Well, this has been our commentary track for Transformers
Rotib.
Rotib?
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 Yeah.
No post-credit scene.
No.
No, there isn't one. Well, yeah, so that was that. This has been episode 137 of Too Much Energon. Best way to support the show is to go to patreon.com/lazocomb, LAZORCOMB. We're at the single $5 tier. You get access to commentary tracks, much like we did just now. We actually have quite a few of them. You get access to our Patreon exclusive podcast, the Super Lasercomb Patreon Super Show, and a whole host of other things. There are also higher tiers if you feel so generous and you want other things. Other and
Other
more
things.
Other and more things.
That's right.
So yeah, if you want to get in on that, go to patreon.com/lasercomb. Follow me on, I don't know, I don't even want to plug Twitter anymore. Just follow me on Instagram at Christopher Siege.
What? You don't want to be yeah, I don't know what's going on there, man.
Yeah.
Like you said though, it was like watching something burn. You're like, I was there, man.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's kind of sad now though.
It's kind of sad and pathetic. Instagram at Christopher Siege. You can add me as a friend on Xbox Live. No one has yet, but if you want to, at Lasercomb. Cal, where can people follow you?
Yeah, you could follow me on the Blue Skies. I need to remember that that's a thing.
Same.
At NeoCal. I just not used to new things, right? I'm NeoCal at TikTok. I think I'm like, remember when Threads was like a thing for like a month, 2 weeks?
For
I'm on
like
Threads.
3 days.
Yeah. I'm on Threads at Calhalla. But you know, like nothing's much is going on there. There was that wave of fuck Twitter, and then everyone forgot about it.
Yeah.
And do different like projects for Extra Life. I have a Vampire the Masquerade coming in early 2024 on Dork Tales.
Ooh.
And you can also find
news to me here, folks.
News to that. That's right. Yeah, it was secret up until recently, but the trailer dropped. I can link it if you want. But yeah, it's Dark Ages. Like so, it's like starts in like 11:30 or something like that. Oh, bless you. Siege is recovering from
still have a lung infection, folks.
Is recovering from almost dying.
Almost.
Yeah, and this episode has been brought to you by Modern Medicine and 11-hour wait times in Canadian health clinics.
We will be back at some point in the future. I haven't brought this up to Cal, but I kind of maybe want to take a couple month hiatus from Too Much Energon and maybe focus on like the Lasercomb podcast. And
I feel like there's a good point to focus on the Lasercomb podcast, and covering this is a good
like kind of bookend for now.
Yeah, for now, until inevitably more stuff, Beast Wars stuff comes out.
Yeah. Well, we have the Japanese Beast Wars that we're working on, but I was kind of thinking of maybe like hitting the pause button on this show until like maybe like, I don't know, March or something.
Yeah. And then we can focus on the Lasercomb.
Just doing the Lasercomb podcast for a while and like doing the Patreon stuff and yada, yada, yada. So it's going to be the last TME for a little while. Not the final TME, but the last one for at least a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
Gonna make you want us to come back, you know. We have to go away for you, for all of you to miss us, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Absence makes the spark grow fonder.
Absence makes the spark crave too much energon.
Apparently.
Well, and until then, I have been Christopher Siege, one of your hosts.
And I'm your other host, NeoCal.
And until that day where we finally crash land on planet Energon once again, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas and happy holidays and New Year.
Bye-bye.
Those trees, raise up cups of Christmas cheer. I just need to catch my breath. Christmas by myself this year. Count the picture, frozen landscape, chill this room for 24 days. Evergreen, sparkling snow, get this winter over with. Flashback to springtime, saw him again. Would have been good to go for lunch. Couldn't agree, we're both free. We tried, we said we'd keep in touch. Didn't, of course, till summertime. Out to the beach to his boat, could I join him? No, this time it was me. Sunburn in the 3rd degree. Now the calendar's just one page. Of course I am excited. Tonight's the night I've set my mind. I could do too much about it. Dashing through the snow, cause I bundled up too tight. Last minute, have to do a few cards, a few calls because it's RSVP. No thanks, no party lights, it's Christmas Eve. Gonna relax, turn down all of my anxiety. Last fall, had a night to myself, same guy called, Halloween party. Waited all night for him to show, this time his car wouldn't go. Forget it, it's cold, it's getting late. Trudge on home to celebrate in a quiet way. With the boots back out in the snow to the only all-night grocery. When what's my wondering eye should appear in the line is that guy I've been chasing all year. Sending this one alone, he said. The break this year's been crazy. I said me too, but why are you? You mean you forgot cranberries too? Then suddenly we laughed and laughed, caught on to what was happening. That Christmas magic's brought this tale to a very happy ending. This is what this is.